The voice was tiny, trembling, almost swallowed by the noise of the underground fighting club, yet somehow it cut through everything. The billionaire, Adrian Cole, owner of half the city, feared by CEOs, respected by governments, froze with the fork halfway to his mouth. He turned, annoyed, ready to silence whoever dared interrupt him. But when he saw who spoke, he couldn't. A little beggar girl stood there barefoot, covered in dust and bruises, holding a cracked tin cup. Her thin arms shook as if even speaking took all her strength. But her eyes, those terrified, pleading eyes, held him in place. "Please, don't eat that," she whispered again. And in that moment, none of the roaring crowd, none of the neon lights, none of the violence from the ring mattered. Only that small voice, only that fear, only that warning. This story is how a beggar girl saved a billionaire's life, and how he saved hers. If you're watching this, stay till the end. And if the story touches your heart, don't forget to like the video and subscribe for more powerful stories. Adrian Cole didn't believe in fear. He built his empire by crushing it. But something in the girl's expression unsettled him. "Why?" he asked coldly, lowering his fork. She pointed at the plate of food his private chef had just set in front of him, expensive, luxurious, steaming. It's poisoned." The fighters in the ring paused for a moment, confused by the disturbance. His bodyguards lunged forward, grabbing the girl by the arm. She winced, but she didn't try to run. She didn't cry. She just kept looking at Adrian with eyes begging him not to make the mistake that could end everything. "Let her speak," Adrian ordered. His guards released her instantly. The girl rubbed her wrist gently, then swallowed hard. "I saw the man who made it, he put something in it. I swear, I'm not lying." Adrian stared at her, trying to read her. She looked too fragile to stage such a bold lie. Too scared to manipulate. Too genuine to be ignored. The chef stiffened, his face suddenly pale. "Test it," Adrian said. Within minutes, his security performed a chemical check. The results flashed red, highly toxic. Enough to kill him in minutes. No one in the club breathed. The chef was dragged away screaming as Adrian's world tilted. He would have been dead, if not for the girl standing barefoot in front of him. "What's your name?" he asked quietly. "Lena," she whispered. She expected punishment, or anger, or even dismissal. But instead, Adrian stepped down from the VIP platform and knelt in front of her. The entire underground fighting club, fighters, mobsters, spectators, watched the billionaire bow to a beggar. "You saved my life," he said. "Why?" Lena shrugged slightly. "Because, my brother always said, even rich people bleed." She pointed toward the dark corner of the club. A small boy, coughing violently, lay on a pile of rags. Her brother. Barely breathing, barely alive. "He works here cleaning floors," she said. "But they hurt him, beat him, because he owed money. I just wanted to get him out." Adrian's jaw clenched. He knew the club's reputation. Brutal, ruthless, a place where champions fought like animals and losers disappeared. "How much does he owe?" Adrian asked. Lena hesitated. 300,000. To her, it was a mountain. To him, a grain of sand. But Adrian didn't take out his wallet. Instead, he stood tall, eyes burning with purpose. "Who owns his debt?" A man stepped forward from the shadows, the Fight Club boss, Victor Hale. A giant of a man with scars like lightning across his face. "I do," Victor growled. "And you can't buy your way out of everything, Cole." Adrian looked at the giant calmly. "Then let's settle this another way." Victor smirked. "You fight." The crowd laughed. The billionaire was famous for business, not fists. But Adrian removed his coat, rolled up his sleeves, and stepped toward the ring. "If I win, the kids walk free. Their debt is gone. No one touches them." Victor burst out laughing. "And if you lose?" Adrian glanced at Lena, whose tiny hand held her brother's. "Then you get everything I own." Gasps, shouts, chaos. The fight began. Adrian was strong, but Victor was a monster. The first punch nearly knocked Adrian off his feet. Blood spilled from his lip. The crowd roared. Lena watched, trembling, praying silently. Her brother coughed weakly, whispering, "He can't win." But something changed. Every time Adrian fell, Lena screamed, "Get up." And he did. Again, and again, and again. Not because he wanted to win. But because for the first time in his life, someone needed him. Finally, after a brutal exchange, Victor lunged for a finishing blow. Adrian dodged, barely, and delivered a strike fueled not by strength, but by purpose. Victor hit the ground, the ring shaking with the impact. Silence. Victor didn't get up. The referee raised Adrian's hand. Winner. The crowd erupted. Adrian staggered out of the ring and knelt by Lena and her brother. "You're safe now," he whispered. Lena burst into tears, not of fear, but relief. Her brother reached out weakly, touching Adrian's shoulder. "Thank you, sir." But Adrian shook his head. "No, thank you. Because if she hadn't spoken, I'd be dead." He lifted both children gently. "You're coming with me." The billionaire who once lived only for profit now lived for purpose. Months later, Lena's brother recovered in the best hospital. Lena attended school for the first time in her life. Adrian visited them every morning, bringing breakfast and books. He helped countless street kids, shutting down dozens of illegal clubs like Victor's. And every time Lena saw him, she greeted him with the same tiny smile that once saved his life. "Don't eat that," she used to say. Now she said, "Don't give up."